Hey everyone, Chris here.
And my name is Guillaume. Welcome to Thomann's Guitars and Basses and to today's extra special, long-awaited, dare I say, video on the Fender American Ultra 2, the second version of the American Ultra. This is the toppest of the notches at Fender USA. This is what the ultimate modern spec traditional instrument looks like according to the big F. So today we're going to go through the specs of these new Ultra 2. We're going to see what differs from the Ultra 1. We're going to compare the Ultra 2 with the Ultra
1.
Period.
Yeah.
Were they called
Ultra.
1? That would have been like a good prequel. Like you start your first guitar and you call it 1. Just
like, what is that supposed to mean? We will see.
So yeah, we'll be comparing the two, not only sound-wise, but give you a bit of our feel.
Yeah.
A bit of what we experience as
Because
players.
small little things change, some of which are not that easy to find on spec lists. Yeah. I found a couple on the Teles, and looking forward to seeing your things on the Strat, if there are any. There are some like actual differences on the Teles, so I'm looking forward to talking about those. But let's start with sounds, because you know,
rock and roll. I'm a Strat boy. You know me. I love a Strat. My Strat only has one position. It's that one. I do everything in the neck. However, I think Fender is dramatically underrated when it comes to their ability to make a humbucker that absolutely rips.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
I think Ola will agree with me. I think he ended up on saying that he chugged. Fender humbuckers are just phenomenal. They're phenomenal is what they are. This is the Haymaker, if I'm not mistaken. No, Haymaker, I was not mistaken. Phenomenal. we'll get back to it.
You're killing me. Okay.
Phenomenal humbucker is what I meant to say, paired with the Ultra 2 noiseless, which are the main difference.
Exactly.
The main point of that new range.
One of the huge things that is different next to the nut, which, if I'm not mistaken, used to be a bone material. Now it's Graphtec, so it's tusk nut. Plus, of course, the new generation of the noiseless pickups, which are kind of called like vintage noiseless. It's the Ultra 2 vintage noiseless, which kind of gives you the impression of them going step by step towards as natural and noiselessified sound, but without the noise. So we'll check that out and compare it to the first generation, the original Ultra noiseless pickups, both on the Strat and Tele. So
we'll see if we can pick up the differences. The Ultra 2 vintage, these are the Ultra 2 hot pickups to pair with the Haymaker.
The HSS,
yeah.
I'm really enjoying this one, but I want to hear all these sounds with that guitar, and then I can give you some proper guitars tones. That's my clean tone.
Fuzz happened. It's important to know that your guitar can do fuzz. I'm sorry. Let me say.
It's all in the name of science.
Let me say one thing. I think my demo served two purposes. That's how useful it was. The first purpose was to say that noiseless pickups and fuzzes, or high output or active pickups and fuzzes in general, never good friends.
Yeah, tricky. Yeah.
Difficult friends, right? Yeah. Because you're pairing like a difficult friendship. It's complicated on Facebook. We had I think organic sounds that I didn't feel were lacking any sort of dynamics, regardless of the gain stage I was in. And again, neck pickup, 1, 2, 3 gain stage, fuzz.
No noise. It's virtually zero noise. That is scary, man.
So there we go. I think those were my clean tones. Let me show you some
death metal high gain sound. Starting with an E minor.
Whoa! Followed by a C. G. Woo!
What was that? That was the S1 switch on the Ultra 2 Tele.
Fat.
It's awesome and it's different. I cannot remember reading it in the specs that they changed the way this works and the amount of positions that it influences, but it definitely does. And I will show it when we compare it to the original Ultra Tele. That is one of the main differences that is huge in my book, because that makes the bridge pickup instantly much more ready for like humbucker-esque kind of sounds. Yeah. And even the neck pickup alone, it gets influenced by that and will have like a lower pitched peak, which sounds more like a P90 or like a humbucker, and not like a single coil, not like a Tele neck pickup. Love it.
Check out the link in the description if you want any details to what each of the position does. Today we're just giving you main impressions about these beauties. We'll compare them to the previous generation to see if that's something that you're interested in. But if you want all the specs and details, check out the links below. You'll also see the various colors, which are new.
I love the fact that the Ultra 2s look more retro modern, like more 80s than the Ultras.
They kind of like resto mode cars.
That. Yeah, they hot rod cars.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's a 50s car that has Apple CarPlay. That's how I'm gonna describe the Ultra 2 series. It's a 50s 50s Chevy that's got a cool paint job and Apple CarPlay is what's happening. No, seriously, sick colors.
I love that it celebrates it being the modern series compared to like the American Professional or all the vintage inspired series or the custom shop stuff. It just wants to look different, and I love that.
Still the fast comfort cut on the back, 10 to 14 inch compound radius on the neck. So
maple board or
sound.
ebony board and alder body. So these are like specs that we know of this series, and everyone loves them. And
quarter sawn necks,
very
which
true,
is like used to be a custom shop only feature.
And the lumen lace, which is something that definitely makes sense if we're talking about a modern spec guitar.
It's super fun to experiment with a little bit. Honestly, you kind of get lost into like it's a kind of instrument that needs a bit of practice for you to remember that this is technically this pickups, but with this, then it becomes this, and then with this, it becomes that, and you kind of have to learn how to navigate the switch and navigate the guitar, but it's also about as straightforward as you want it to be as a Strat. It does that, and it does that, and it does that. Ooh, pretty. In both the neck and the bridge, the Ultra was a little bit more scooped, a little bit more, like Strat-like.
Yeah, like
but it's like Strat.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The Strat
like
sound
proper single coil, thinner, spankier, whatever.
Yeah,
sound,
exactly. But that has a quality that you find in some vintage Strats as well, like a lot beefier sound, a lot more like mid-range, lower mid-range heavy. I think that will suit more gain types, more gain pedals.
Yeah, it's a more modern Strat, honestly. And I do believe that the Ultra 2 Strat gives you much more modern tones. Because of that richness, the fullness of the pickups. They don't sound scooped at all, which is cool because it's one of the things that never really loved about the noiseless generations of pickups of all types, that they always tended for me to be a little scooped on the upper mid-range. This does not feel like that. And it's kind of the same for the Tele as well.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this one sounds like both pickups on the Ultra 2 sound a little clearer compared to the original Ultra, which might have to do something with the mid-range. I'm not sure exactly, but this one definitely sounds more like a fun single coil sound. Like if you want to call the neck pickup a little more stratty sounding, I'm fine with that. Maybe not, maybe yes.
A little better is what
yeah. Look at him, proud. No, but like a bit more juicy, like spongy, all those nice words, chewy. Oh, if only someone made a video explaining all those words.
Oh, the selfless plug.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Selfless, selfish plug.
It's worth it. It's a fun video.
It's definitely more enjoyable to me. And the huge difference is the switch on the new Tele.
Yeah.
Listen to this. This is going to be just the same short kind of lick something on neck position, bridge position, and then the middle position with the S1 engaged and disengaged.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's crazy, right?
It is crazy. It's, yeah.
On the original Ultra, the only position where you do have a difference is the middle position, where you go from series to from parallel to series.
Yes.
And now with the Ultra 2, you have that humbucker-esque kind of tone in all three positions if you wish to have that.
Yeah. And
Huge improvement.
It's a massive difference.
Wow.
It makes it a lot more usable, versatile.
Totally, man. Yeah. And also, two more little differences that I found on the Teles, at least. First of all, the switch is in an angle.
Sideways.
It's not parallel to the side of the cavity or the electronic plate.
Plate.
That's the word?
Yes, indeed.
And also, the second thing is that the knobs
The texture
are super rough, so there's no way of sliding off them. Whenever you
cannot miss the knob.
Yeah, just slam your finger against it on stage, you cannot miss it. Even if you sweat, it's gonna turn, it's gonna do the thing.
Yeah,
you will definitely not slide off.
Test them by breaking diamonds with them.
Probably they're pretty rough, actually.
It's
so
incredible.
It definitely is a reassuring feeling. You know exactly that it's gonna turn when you have your pinky or your thumb, whatever you choose to use it with, up against it. It's a big thing. And another thing, I'm not sure if it's true, if the neck is different. They are both called the modern D, and they all have the compound radius, the old Ultras and the Ultra 2s. Yeah. But on the Teles, at least, the Ultra 2 feels like it has a thinner D neck compared to the Ultra, which is, again, something that is a modern feature. I guess most people like a really slim and fast neck. Yeah, it's just something that I kind of felt.
Oh, I couldn't do that on any other guitar.
How's the Strat difference-wise?
I didn't feel a massive difference in the playability, to be completely honest. I think the neck are roughly the same. They look like the Ultra 2 is a little thinner, but
not really something that you,
I didn't feel that difference at all. They both rolled super nicely. They feel super comfortable. There is nothing to say. There's not a bad word to say about the playability of the guitar. I think sound-wise, it is a pretty substantial difference, and you're definitely going to have to pick your own favorite in there. And cool colors. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is such a cool color combo. Like, awesome. This is really nice.
The first picture I saw, this one with the really silver, brushed pickguard and the grayish kind of white body with the neck, the maple neck. I love that.
Pretty phenomenal. Let us know in the comments which one is your favorite. Which color, which shape. We have basses too. They were here throughout the video.
They're pretty.
Have you enjoyed them?
It sounds great, I guess. We don't have a bass player here, sorry, but we'll make sure that if any of our bass hosts come around, we'll put one of these in their hands.
Let us know in the comments which one is your favorite. Would you go for the new Ultra 2 or did you prefer the Ultra 1? Let us know why. Subscribe, because we make cool stuff. And
Sometimes.
and,
Maybe.
yeah, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.